This segment of DelmarvaLife is brought to you by CustomFit360.
There's a lot of talk at the outset of the new year about turning over a new leaf when it comes to our diet and health. Calories and macros, carbs and proteins, well, it can all be a little overwhelming. You know, our nutrition is a core component of our ability to not only remain healthy, but to enable our body's ability to exercise effectively. And whether we're just trying to jumpstart a modest exercise routine for the first time, or we're a daily fitness fanatic, the food we put in our bodies is equally essential. In both cases, it's important to eliminate bad habits and get into the groove of some good ones. And I think our guest here would agree. You know him, Erik Shcrieber. He is the owner and head trainer at CustomFit360. He joins us this afternoon, and we so appreciate that. Happy New Year.
Thank you. Happy New Year.
So you have your weights there, your little dumbbells. That
Yep.
means we're going to do a little exercise here. But first, I want to touch on this nutrition thing. What does nutrition mean to you?
So for me, nutrition is fueling my body for efficiency and performance. Now, when I say that, I don't mean performance on an athletic field or performance on a court or in the gym, but performance for everyday life. Making sure that I have enough energy to sustain me throughout the day, that I'm sleeping properly, and then if I'm exercising, that I have the energy needed in order to complete my exercise routine.
Sure. Now, I know a lot of people, they get in that whole diet mode, and there's a lot of misconceptions out there about food and nutrition. What's the biggest one that you can
Well,
share?
so the biggest one that I think we hear a lot is about fruit, and how there's too much sugar in fruit, and people start worrying about, you know, the little things. And in reality, fruit has so many beneficial components to it. So my first thing is eat the fruit.
Eat the fruit.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Fruits, vegetables in abundance, or I say all the time, eat the rainbow.
Oh, okay.
Yes, eat the rainbow. You'll probably have less deficiencies, you'll have more energy, you'll just feel better overall.
Okay, I like that. That's good advice. Okay, so we're going to talk about compound movements, I guess,
Yes.
when it comes to exercising, because not everybody is ready to jump into the big stuff.
Right. Well, so this actually stems from, I had a client ask me a question about why we don't do certain movements, curls and tricep extensions, and those movements are great. However, we have to be as efficient as we can be with our time. You know, I don't know if you want to spend 2 hours in a gym and things like that. So one, compound movements mean utilizing multiple joints and multiple muscle groups at one time.
Yeah.
It's beneficial in that, again, I talk about function all the time. It's going to increase your strength in a functional capacity. So if you're doing things throughout your day-to-day life, you'll be stronger, more stable, more balanced, and that comes from utilizing bigger muscle groups. Plus, they burn more calories, and in fact, in terms of bone density, compound movements have been shown to increase bone density, which for overall health is
Very important.
key.
Yeah.
100%.
Okay, so show us some other ones.
Well, so compound movement with the dumbbells here would be a squat.
Okay.
Everybody has to squat. They're large muscle groups. You're burning a ton of calories by doing it. So if your goal is weight or fat loss, compound movements are the way to go.
Okay, so
here.
Yep, hand me that.
And then we'll turn it into a combo exercise.
Okay,
so go ahead
so
and
squat down.
Wait, do you have any injuries?
I don't.
Okay.
So just
come down. I want you to hold it there for a second.
Okay.
And then come back up. Let's do 10 of those.
Okay, 5.
So down, hold, back up. There you go.
And
Now
I know there's a right and wrong way to do this as well, right?
Yeah, so you want to keep your chest high. I like how you have your toes turned out a little bit. The other misconception that people have is we don't want to put our knees over our toes. That's not true. We were made a very specific way. Your knees are way over your toes. Do you have any pain there?
No.
Yeah. I mean, if you think about it, like if you're tying your shoe, your knee is over your toe. If you're climbing something, which is the way we're made. Okay, so now what I want you to do is turn that into a combo. I know you know what a thruster is.
Oh, yeah.
So squat, press. Big movement, a lot of calories burned. Slow it down just a little bit and stop before you get right there and then back up. Little time under tension.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. That's pretty good.
Yeah, so something else, if we have time for one more.
Yeah, one more.
Is a row. So if you're in your yard and you're a gardener, you have to pull roots and weeds out, right?
Okay.
So you're utilizing your lat. And again, if you're trying to work your bicep, you can turn your hand, you can supinate, so you get a little more bicep action there.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
You can really pull those
Just
weeds
pulling
out.
you got to rip that root. You got to rip the root, or start the lawnmower.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Big movements. Your quads, your glutes are getting work because they're braced. Your core is braced. There's so much going on versus just doing
The little.
And what I say, you know, just because it's a 5-pound dumbbell, you can make lightweight feel heavy.
Absolutely.
Yes, absolutely.
And you
If you
do a
do it
lot of reps and you're really doing
Proper
some good.
tempo, form, slow things down, breathe. That 5 will feel like 20.
All right.
Real quick.
Eric, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Those are some good compound movements, and hopefully I won't be sore tomorrow. We'll see you next time.
Okay, great. Thanks.